I'm taking the top hat off because it's bent. These are just aluminum. And if you have wind, if you're in a windy city, I don't recommend these heaters. This is what happened overnight. It's a bummer, but luckily, I'm pretty much resourceful in repairing stuff. So I gotta unbend this because of Texas winds.
If you would have had it in the garage and the propane tank out here, it would never happen. You never had to unbend. Because now it's just gonna make damage worse. This is aluminum.
Both diamond. Who asked for his opinion? Nobody. For the one that don't help. You know, everybody have one of them in the family. They got an opinion. Even if we had a covered, if a win is win, win is win. Luckily, I know how to do things. So, people always got opinions. And opinions sometimes are assholes that don't ever help out. But they always got a resolution. Everybody got one of those in their family. It's nothing that you can't do to repair it because it's aluminum. So I'm just putting it back in place where it bent. And what I will do is buy some more boats. So that wind just went through here and rippled everything apart. So I have to put it back together securely. It's not the first time. Like this one was stripped. But you can, I would suggest the makesmanship of this. I would suggest them, or anybody that buy one, to tighten it down with more bolts, fasten it down. See, like this is broke. I just think the workmanship could be better and improved. I know they try to simplify everything. I'm gonna have to get a now all of a sudden the sun want to come out today. In order to work with it, you may have to take this one out little more so you can work with the top area. So there's a lot of damage on here, and I'm gonna have to buy some more bolts. See the damage? These are tilted. I can push these back up with my finger because it's aluminum, and because the top is really light. Try to straighten them back out. Okay, this is the most difficult part right here. Is this part. If you have a welder, you probably want them to probably put some more welding in here. You know, I'm not a welder, but my suggestion, you come across this problem, I need a, I can't think of the name of it. It goes on top, and that will help that. So I'm gonna go on this side to see if I can secure it better. Go from the opposite side, take it out for reverse. See if I can spin it back in. Wrong bolt. This is a smaller bolt. Oh yeah, here they go. You want to make sure you have the right bolts. This is just aluminum, so it's gonna do what it do regardless. Turn it over to the back side. The other one was broken and stripped too. What I need is a, I can't think of those little round rings. They pretty much secure, washers. Maybe that's what they're called, washers. I'm thinking about I'm gonna get a washer to put on top to help secure this better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy a small washer. But if you have a welder, you can get somebody to weld it in to secure. Secure where it's broken off from the fall. See, the other side is broke too. See, it's supposed to be a strip of aluminum going across. So when you fixate it on top, it won't. These are too big. Let's see if this is the one. Yeah, I think this is. I think that's the one. We'll see. Oh, that's not the one. Wrong boat. It's the smaller one. You see, the windstorm tore up my heater. And even though this is aluminum, I'm gonna suggest that a welder, if you have a welder, go back and put some more aluminum strip to secure this, or weld this down so it can be secure, because this is not a secure heater. It don't weather any kind of winds at all. It wobbles, so I would suggest a welder. So for today, until I get some washers, I guess that's what they call. I'm gonna hold off because if I put it back up, this is gonna slide off and break again. It's tight, but I don't feel confident dealing with the worm weather. Dealing with a damn bee. Oh, bee. Why I gotta run from bees? Bees always trying to take over. The weather's not cold enough. Move back, Diamond. So basically, I'm gonna have to whip this together. I'm gonna have to peel that bee. Woo, bee! Bee ran me off. Basically, I'm gonna have to step on this to reshape it because it was in horrible condition. This is nothing but aluminum to get it back, at least in a decent form. It's sad because I hadn't even had a chance to even use this thing, but at least I know what modifications I need. Your strength should be able to flatten it back up if this occurs. It's not going to be perfect, but at least it's back to a dome. I'm going to leave it right here. See the damage from the wind? I think they really, I'm going to come back with pliers or something and bend those little edge points back in spots. I think that Lowe's or whoever selling these products need to give people their money back, because it ain't worth it if you live in a windy city. That's why they had to sell for $99, because they wasn't worth shit. They're not telling the truth. It's not good for states that have tornadoes and stuff like that, even though we have cold weather. But if you do decide to get one of these, or you already have one, I would suggest you have somebody to weld it and reinforce this aluminum. Because we didn't even have a bad windstorm. Just a little push knocked it over, and I had it faxiated down with the boat in the ground. But if it rains, the earth gets soft and it pops up. See, that don't apply. That don't work. I'm just glad that I was able to salvage it. The wheels is fine. Everything is fine. So everything else turned out fine. So I'm gonna buy some more bolts for this and to make it more secure. So I would say get more than it has 3, but I would suggest to find someone to put some more holes, 3 more to secure it, because this part wobbles no matter how you height you have. So the workmanship is not great. Everything else is fine. The door is fine. So anytime you can push it down in the earth, our earth we've been getting a little moisture, so the wind will knock it over. I pull it up with the butane tank in it. I had the butane. So even if I put some bricks in there, based on the windstorm, it will still fall. We have bees and wasps bad this year. Whew. And I've already got bit for the first time this year in my life. And it's not a good feeling to get bit by none of them. But what I'm going to have to do, since it fell again, I'm going to have to set this aside, buy some more parts, and buy some more bolts that's similar to this. And what I'm gonna do is come through and fasten it more, make it more secure. The importance of this, because this part right here is the